Slow? No. Oh boy. I was gonna have some lumber. If you're just joining us, we're live here on YouTube. And at the end of the day, I came out here right as they were shutting down. So it's like terrible timing on our part, my part. But I figured I'd get a few minutes in this live stream of Sloppy Joe. He just made his own nickname now. Slow Sloppy Joe. No, it's I've never had a Sloppy Joe that's slow. So where's Kendall going? He's gonna go fire his truck. You're fired. You guys are cutting ash over there, I see. Look at that, they're cutting ash. Oh boy. Oh yeah. So they can show it off a little bit. We're over there cutting. You're just joining. I got one person in the stream. Just joining. We got here just in time for them to shut it down. And you don't even know how many times I've done that, but we did manage to cut some 2.5 by 3.5 inch runners for the pallets today. And as you can see, they cut it out of ash, beautiful green ash there, which is actually being threatened right now by the emerald ash borer beetle. That's devastating the ash population in this area. Joe, what do you have to say about the ash population?
Kill them all.
Kill them. Kill them all, he says. Don't kill them all. No. No, don't kill them all. So now they're cleaning up. Ooh, I'm going to go over here by the fire pit. Check that out. I figure they got some sort of warmth here. Some sort of warmth. That's how we get rid of some of the stuff some of the product that we produce. Look at that, huh? Not much ash left in Ohio. Is that beetle destroying your stuff too? Is that beetle killing off your species there too? Here, let me get this last piece for him. There you go. There, let it not be said I did not do any work. I got it on camera even, man. Got it on camera. Look at that. So there's our double cut mill there. It's a double cut bandsaw mill made in Canada. That's our Sloppy Joe right there. Sloppy Joe. Kendall's over there. He's firing. Looks like he's firing up the truck back there. Very smoky, burning up something. I don't know what he's burning. Getting it started for Lord knows why. I'm going to go fill up the boiler and get out of these guys' way so they can get stuff fixed here. Beetles aboard. Yeah. Dude, I think, and that's what happens. The beetles bore into the first layer of the wood and separate the wood from the bark. And that's where it starts killing it off there. I should do more research on that. I wonder how interested people would be to watch a video about the emerald ash borer beetle and how that's affecting stuff in the area. Ohio and the Midwest here. We're in the quarantine zone right now where that's in the quarantine zone, meaning we could bring hardwood logs in. We can bring ash into the quarantine zone, but we can't bring it out. And it was expanding. It wasn't until like summer of last year that we were just outside the quarantine zone. Now we're in the quarantine zone. It's kind of irresponsible people that made it difficult for us all. And then of course, I walk all the way over here realized I forgot my freaking drink out at the mill there. So I'm gonna go back out to the mill, grab my drink, grab my gloves too. I need gloves. So let's go for another walk, huh? And then we can fill this boiler up afterwards, full of firewood, full of chunks, you know. And since us being a sawmill, we get all the firewood we ever need for free. We don't have a shortage of that. Or heating solutions. So yeah, it's one of those unique. It's freezing over too, so it's a unique situation where the logs during the day kind of thaw out, and then we're able to cut some of the hardwoods like the ash. But right around this time, it starts getting back below freezing again, and then we can't cut. We can't cut these white oak peat logs, red oak. Well, I guess we can cut red oak. It's just yeah, bats out ash. I think so. I think they do. Yep, I think they do. Don't they make it out of hickory too? If I'm not mistaken. I think they make it baseball bats out of hickory. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. Anyways, ash, hickory. There's different types of ash too. So I was always wondering, is like one type of ash better than the other type of ash woo, for baseball bats and other tools and such? Because I know, hickory is for tool handles, and so, but hickory's really hard as opposed to ash. It's really softer and more forgiving when it comes to like baseballs and things hitting it. Impact, impact versus vibration strength. Now I'm going through the whole spiel. What do you guys think? What up, Jess Shannon? There's your boy Shannon. He's been around a couple times. He's hit that subscribe button before. He's tapped that like button before. I went all out there to Shannon, and they shut down. It's the very second I showed up, they shut the mill. They knew I was coming. So, and it's Friday. They're all like, let's go home early. We're done. Let's call it quits. I don't blame them. I don't blame them one bit. Now we're going to go check out. Now we're going to go grab some gloves because I forgot gloves. Then I'm going to go fill up this boiler. Show you this boiler that we've had. I had a guy come in the other day. He's got the same boiler as us, except he was all worried because he was on like Reddit and Facebook groups, and they were telling him to never let the water temperature get down below 130. For them, it might damage something, like, and we were all baffled. We're like, what? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. When I was a kid, I remember bats being made out of ash and maple. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever seen a bat made out of maple. Maple's a diffused porous wood, and ash is a ring porous wood. I don't think it's porous woods like that. I think it might actually be bad for, well, I don't know, not bad, but might not be good or something, you know? So, oh boy. Yeah, oh boy. Woo! Let's get you an angle. Oh, nice. These feel warm. Warm fingers, fingies. Get an angle where you can kind of still see, but you can still see the firewood. I don't think we're going to win here. I don't think we're going to win. Oh, well. Using maple. Major League Baseball uses maple. They do. That's confirmed. Okay. All right. I mean, hey, what the hell do I know? I'm not a baseball kind of guy, I guess. Here's the thing. Type a W in the chat if you can hear me from here. Type W in the chat, Shannon, if you can hear me from here. I'm testing out my new headset. I just got this new headset because the other one I just bought broke, so I was making sure it works on these live streams. Because some of them do, some of them don't. It's been warm. Yeah, it's been warm, so it ain't that bad. But over the season, but overnight, it's gonna get pretty cold, as you can imagine. Yep, thank you, dang. Hey, look at that. The natural gym is in here. You get a workout just by cutting lumber. Dave. Is it Dave? It's Dave, right? Dave? Davidson. Davidson's all natural gym. There you go. It's such a weird at symbol. Davidson. We're out here just joining us. I tried to go out to the mill because they were cutting they're cutting ash, specifically green ash. And then of course, I went out there too late. I'm only here to go live for a few minutes. I need to run up to the post office before they close tonight. And I want to be able to get some kindling in here to kind of start this fire a bit. It went out during the day because it was warm. No need to overstock it. But we can get some of this kindling in there. Little tiny little hatchling pieces. Got any questions? Let me know. Bad for sure. Oh, video lagging. Oh, well, guess what? Sorry. We got 3 bars now. Should I get the Ethernet cable and plug it right directly in? It. So dang it. Identify as it. Is that a joke that you and the boys thoroughly went over with? And then you're just repeating it to us now. Identify as it. Shannon with JS Genesis Designs. Introduce you to David's All Natural Gym. They have a sawmill channel. They have a podcast where a bunch of sawmills and other lumber experts get together, and then they talk about lumber products and sawmilling technique and all that fun stuff. And then JS Genesis Designs has a website, and they make some pretty cool products. They're woodworkers that make pretty cool products. It's kind of a father and daughter team here locally here in Minnesota. They're just right a hop, skip, and a jump away from us, as a matter of fact, which is pretty cool because then I get to meet and hang out with the people that interact with on the channel. So, all night up. Should probably get some more of these little wispies in there to light up, maybe. All right. Yeah, it's what's nice about having these bed of coals, because then you can just easily relight your stuff, relight your boiler again without having to use the torch or anything else. Pretty nice. Or it just makes a lot of smoke for that matter. For that matter. Alright. Kendall always messes with me because he sees me loading this like one at a time. When he will just take a bunch of handfuls and just throw them all in there. All at once. Not mess around so much, which is what I should probably do. You know? Jeez. There we go. It's lit. I know how to make fire after all. I'll let you look at that. Anyways, well, I dare you to hit that subscribe button. Just subbed. Yeah, dude. Genesis, or Shannon. I say Shannon, but it's really JS Genesis on screen. They're really, really great channel. Got a website. Yep, he's got a website. You definitely do, man. Yep. They're good people. Oh, you guys are good. You guys are all good people. I'm proud to say I'm friends with all of you. For the most part. All right, I think I'm gonna have to just start doing the Kendall way and throwing them in. Otherwise, I'll be out here all night loading one piece at a time. Whew. I'm lucky so far. Lucky so far. So far, lucky. Normally, I get smoke in my eye. So I know. All right, now we're getting into these oak pieces. That's what you want to burn. Or, well, you want to have these for the night. Anyways, the oak pieces is what's gonna really kind of last the night instead of burn up right away. Here are these bark pieces too. Woo! Yes. Yeah, you guys, what do you guys got plans for the weekend? What is your plans for the weekend? Plans for the freaking weekend. I think I'm gonna think of video ideas. I was thinking of an idea for a video about lumber grades. What do you guys think about that? Would you watch a video about lumber grades? Huh? Lumber grades? No, I did not trim the mustache. I did not. I just haven't waxed it. it's without wax. Normally when I wax it, it goes whoop and straighter and longer. More, what's up, brother? Long time no see. Well, not too long. It hasn't been that long, but Maury is another freaking awesome woodworker. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's good to see you guys, man. I was debating on whether or not to even go live. Now I'm happy I did because all you guys showed up. Showed up in force, in troves. Droves? Is it droves or trove? It's droves, ain't it? Showed up in droves. Showed up with buttons on. Rainy. Oh boy. Hey, I just need a big chunk here. Oh boy. That's probably going to be about good enough, I think. Maybe. I don't think I'll need much more than this for this boiler. Yeah, that's about enough. That's it. Bada bing! Check out this axe that I made. Who remembers this axe? Guess I didn't post about it. I made a video about this axe, but then I'm like, we're not a tool handle channel, so why am I trying to make a video about a tool? I don't know, but I made the handle for this. I found the axe head. We buffed it up, but now it's gotten rusted again. And then I added the rubber, the front here, to avoid the damage. And then I turned this. Well, I didn't turn it. I grinded this out of an old piece of hickory. Bada bing, kiln dried hickory. How about a video about the end grain versus edge grain cutting boards? Okay. Okay. What do you got questions about? What are your questions about that? What do you think a woodworker would have questions about the end grain versus an edge grain cutting board? Huh? Oh yeah. Bada bing. Kendall out there? These are gone. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Once you hit that subscribe button for more content like this, I'm going to see you guys on the weekend. Be sure to hit that like button on the way out, and then we'll see you next time.